Okay, gang, part 2 of winding the toroids and completing the low-pass filter module for the new Rockmite with the band module capabilities. So I've wound now the second toroid. This one here has got 17 turns according to the P&E sheet. So I use the same technique as before with the toroid winding tool. I'll get that out of the picture. I'll cut those leads off, and now I'm going to lay this down again with the red side up so you can plainly, the other side is black, so you can, a red, when you put the colored side up, it helps you figure out if it's a 40 or a 20. 20s you would use yellow and 40 you would use red, but 80 and 40 and 20 all 80, 40, 30 all typically all use red. So but if you've got a 40 and a 20, it's really easy to figure out which one is which by the color of the toroid. Then again, if you've got 17s, 15s, and everything else, and then you still have the same problem. Anything 20 or above would have yellow toroids on it. So I'm just going to get close to the bottom of the toroid with my knife, just to start that enamel peeling. This one is going to wrap around, so it's going to be a little bit further out. I can pull it up and then get to it a little bit easier. Then I'll go get my sandpaper. Whoops, I'm drifting a little bit off screen here, so I think. Kind of hard to watch what you're doing and watch the screen at the same time, but now you don't want to use too aggressive a grit when you're using the sandpaper. This is just so happens I have a piece of 220 laying around. I'd probably, if I had a little bit finer. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I'll go to get the bottom one. You don't want to skip this step. You don't want to hurry. You want to make sure that you got some nice, good bare copper there. So that when you solder this thing up, you don't have a bad joint. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my knife and clean that up a little bit. Again, old school, but yeah, the trick is not to be in a hurry. The goal is not to build it so fast that you might make mistakes or do a bad job. You just want to take it slow. As it is, I've knocked off quite a lot of time on this thing because we've got all those connectors now are mounted on the board, so you don't have to build all those stupid wire cables to all your controls and connectors. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at this. This is going to go straight out of the thing, and I see bare copper all around. This is going to wrap around the final wrap, and I can see nice bare copper. Okay, time to tin the leads again. So we'll get my I'm gonna get my pliers with a gentle. I'm gonna try to grab it up there where there's no. Whoops. Okay, so I can bring my soldering iron in, bring my solder in. Looks pretty good to me. I'll wait for that to cool down for a second. Okay. And it's pretty good even distribution of the wire, of the magnet wire. I'm using my nails to just sort of move around, and that's pretty good. I'm not a perfectionist here. Some people are really perfectionists when it comes to these toroids. It has to be just absolutely gorgeous. Okay. I think I got it. Mind you, I have to be careful because I'm holding on to this. I got the magnet wire, and whoops. I have a slightly bigger stand here. Let me just get the. Well, I thought I did. Oh yeah, here we go. There. Okay, now I can get underneath it easier with the board. A little bit of dab on there. I told you that was gonna be hot. All right, let's try to move a little bit further over. So I'm not. Let's clean that iron just a little bit. Yeah, I move my hand over there a little bit. Okay, that's held on there, so I can go do the other one. It's barely holding on that first one, but I'll go do the second one. When that cools down, then I'll redo the first one. Okay. Oh, got a little bit in the hole there. No big deal. Okay, I'll clip those off. And there is our low pass filter. We got a little place up here where we can mark it. I don't have a nice pointy Sharpie, but later I'll mark it as a 40. And that now is ready to go. And we've got the low pass filter, and we've got the crystal oscillator board. So those band module boards are done. We will move on to the kit next video. So I'll do the kit in 2 swaths. I'll do all the common parts, and then we'll do the connectors last, because they're that's just the way I do it. Connectors are last. They're big, they're bulky, and sometimes they get in the way of soldering the other things around the board, so I always leave them to last. So that's it for this one. Bye.